Video, had a little shot of this. Gonna drink some tea and have some rice and put some of that inside of it with rice and tuna. Got my can of paint out. Hope I don't kick it on the floor. I got the board, I got the weight. I'm gonna put my phone on it. I'm gonna do a little painting, and decided I'm gonna just tape what I write because I always have something to say and I'm not sure where to put this light because I want to have a light while I paint. I don't want it to be in my camera, right? But I don't want it to be out of my camera because I want to see what I'm doing. So anyways, you can see me painting, right? And I don't really want this light bothering you because it's bothering the camera and I don't need it all that bad, right? See the way that light? Now this light that you see the shadow? I have the light. I want to show you something. Look where the light is. It's going up against the wall, right? It has nothing to do with it's down on the floor, and I put my phone here, and boom, I'm getting that shadow of light. And I pick up the light. So I'm picking up, somehow I'm able to point the light the other way. It's on the complete opposite side of where the camera is, and it's picking up this light. So you're going to have to tell me. So now I'm making everything square. So I figure when things actually curve, can you see when things actually curve? Well, look at that. I found some cat food on the floor. May as well leave it there. So I just want to get rid of, I'm not happy. There's too much hobo jobo on my floor. And I really liked my old floor, what it looked like. So I don't know if I'm going to leave it this way, if you're going to fast forward the film. But I want to do this. I rarely, and I don't think I ever really got myself painting. Because everybody knows I don't know what I'm doing. I got a can of paint like anybody in the world got a can of paint. Sit here with a can of paint for a couple of hours on a cement floor and just doodling. Thousands and thousands of people doodle. I'm just putting it all together. That's all. I'm not doing any more than anybody else. I don't like this. I want it square. Right? In fact, I don't even like the blue anymore. But I'm leaving it there for now. Maybe tomorrow after I don't like it anymore. Because it's not letting me do it square. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting square out of this. That's square. You know what I'm saying? And I think the blue is a marker. And I think the blue is a marker. I can go over this in red again. So you do know you've seen my floor, right? We're sitting on my floor right now, and this is my letter R, right? This is R4. That's what this is now. I got to get that out of there, right? Get that. Oh, you see, and I made a mistake, and I'm not going to go out and get a rag. I should go get my other paintbrush because this one's too big. There you go. So I got that, and I like how clean it looks, you know. I like how clean it looks, and we're going to cut off this at the end here. We don't like how that looks anymore, right? We don't like any of the blue. You know the reason I put the blue, the reason I actually put the blue is because when I put on my, can you see what I'm doing over here? When I put on my lights, my LED lights, right, I can actually see the blue come out. I can see the colors come out. I got a can of oil paint, regular like paint you can buy from anywhere. I won't turn it on the side. I almost did. I've done that before. I've turned my can of paint like right upside down, you know. So I just want to get rid of all of this. When I look at it, it reminds me of the Shell station. You know what I'm saying? So when we're talking about the Shell station, this looks like a dog here, so maybe we'll square it off on this side. Right? We're talking about the Shell station in colors, yellow and red. What are we actually talking about? The Shell station. Why do they have those colors? Why red? Why yellow? Well, red is spirit, that's the devil, and the yellow is the soul. Now I'm questioning computer parts, right? Is that the blue world? Right? Tell me about the blue world. I want to know about the blue world. Is that the world we're actually supposed to be in? Is the blue world? Blue world is number 2 for Venus, right? Or is that the element of electric? Or is that a gas? What is the blue world, my friends? Now don't forget, when we look at blue, we're looking at, oh, you see I went over the line here. And I'm going to get that on my hand and smudge it into my hand and hopefully it goes away because I'm a little too lazy to go get myself a rag. We're talking about the blue world. Now, we know it's a dark blue because the game of pool is dark blue, unless they switched around everything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, whatever we see might not actually be real, but it's real towards science, you know? When we bring a letter and get a color and you see it with your eye, that's real. But is it fake? Have our senses been changed that the colors we actually see are not real, and the colors you see me doing are not real? Like, this is not yellow and this is not red and this is not blue and this is not black? We see it as black because of the reality that we are put in. How they have switched it around, I do not know. Can we see myself? Can you see my hand here? Can you see my hand here? Right here? Yeah, so I mean, I don't want to take you out of the picture. You know, there's too much mobo jumbo, so we're just going to clean some of that out. I mean, we see these colors, right? But, you know, I can make you see different colors. I can change all these colors just with a little bit of light. You know what I'm saying? Light. What our eyes see, the reality is so fake towards science, because when you go into a science lab, right, we were made to see it that way, but some people don't see it that way. Some people are colorblind. And those are the people that see the real color. The people that can hear feel the better of the vibration. The people that can speak have a better way of communication. We are who we are because of the planet and the bodies we possess. And we are no more than that actuality. Can you still see this paintbrush going down here? So there's too much hobo jobo all around. I like this T in the center, right? And I'm thinking of, why is there so much of this, right? So what if we brought it down a little bit? We made it, you know, shorter, right? We made it shorter. Too much hobo jobo here. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll come up with a little red. I don't know. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll take it off. I like that it looks like a dog, you know? Looks like a dog, so maybe we'll chip it up to be a dog, you know? With its great big hooves, and just get rid of this. But inside of here, right, was the design of the dog itself, right? Inside all these things, this, and this, put all these shapes together, and we have the dog itself. I don't even know if I want to keep this anymore, because I wanted to paint something else in this spot. I just put this here just because I didn't want my floor blank. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want my floor blank. So I'm just going to get rid of this. I'm going to save the dog, of course. I'm going to save the dog. Right, you do see the dog, don't you see the dog? See the dog over here? Right. Right, the dog with his... There you go, dog. Get something to do with his nose, or was it a bird? I don't know if it was a dog or a bird, but right now, right, it could have been a cat, right? But it had to be something. Definitely was something. But I just don't like this burning fire over here. How long can I talk about nothing and talk about something like the color commentator? Make everything look like something when there's nothing there at all, except for what's inside your head. What's inside your head? Did I start this video yet? I gotta pick up this phone and check if I started this video. Yeah, I started this video 8 minutes ago. See, I did my whole floor, right? I mean, y'all know where I am. Here I am. There's my fridge. You know what? You can take one little painting. That's my dinosaur at the end. That's everybody saw my patio door, right? And my big old spiral, open that up, put that key in. You can't put that key out, right? It hooks on both. Once you push it in, it never comes out. It's there for life. So the only way to get it out is to maybe soften it, melt it, or control it. You see, inside our heads, right? Inside our heads towards our pineal gland, I think the pineal gland is shoved in, right? And the muscle grabs it right away. And it's there for life. And when you die, it releases that muscle. And then the little piece comes out. And believe it or not, and I don't like to say this, and I'm not talking about only just the pineal gland, I'm talking about something else. When that comes out, right, I believe it's located in your ass. Okay?
That's what I really do. I believe that it's located somewhere in your ass, but regardless of where it is, we all know the sexual organs rule, right? Right? Because we all are, I mean, our eyes arouse us all our lives. Our minds arouse us through the thought. But I mean, if a blind man has never seen a naked woman before, doesn't know what is it about a blind man, and you know, is his sexual encounters with a woman the same before? I mean, if all his life he never sees a woman, what is it that helps the blind man to be able to devour the want, or anybody, for whoever you want? Does a blind man need a person to speak, whatever the sexual thing is, male, female, whatever? I don't care. What do I care? What's in my business? What is the trueness about this planet is it's all about survival, right? And it's not survival of the fittest. And if it is survival of the fittest, okay, it's survival of the fit, of the mind. Without the mind, nothing exists. Without the mind, what does exist has no mind. So it is or it isn't. But what is, you see, I don't like the colors coming in. I won't be able to do too much more. It's a long process. I have to let it dry. I have to look that nothing has come through. I mean, I can do it this way, but it just smudges, right? So it has to penetrate and eat away and stick to the other paints. So I mostly potch it. Pitch, potch, and just, can you still see what I'm doing here? Pitch, potch. Here I am. So look what I did. I took up, 10, 15 minutes of your time. And I know I'm going to fast forward this, and you probably won't hear my voice, but I'm going to make sure that you do. So every time there's a thing, there's got to be a reason for it, right? It's got to be a reason for all these designs taking place, right? Certain animals or things were made from within creation, right? The alter creation from pitch potching. And meanwhile, while I'm doing this, I've got 4 new designs waiting on my computer, waiting to be made into clothing. So I go from here, and I go make a few designs. I'll watch a movie. I don't like to say that I have fun at the same time, right? I'll watch a movie and do other things, on the computer. And this is almost done, so I'm going to take a break after this. Upload this quick video. Maybe I'll put it in slow. I should put it in slow and put it in quick just in case somebody wants to hear the babble that I have to say. And I do like this because you see this, what I did here? If you really want to see the truth about it, you can do this, right? Just do this. And that's going to bring out something within the years, right? But right now, that's not what I wanted to do. So I'm going to make it even thicker. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if I put sandpaper down, or somebody helps me and teaches me how to paint, right? Because I don't know how to paint. I mean, I really don't know how to paint. Designing, that's a different story. Designing is a different story. But I don't know how to paint. You know what I'm saying? I need to make this square. I don't know. Can you see where I am right now? Can you see where I am? I'm trying to make this square right over here. And at the same time, this is all coming up because I don't like this. Eventually, I'll change something else here in the future. But right now, I have this big tail on the dog, and I'm not happy with his big tail, right? I have to cut part of that tail off. Is that his big tail? Right? And I'm going to cut this arm off in between, maybe. I don't even like his tail. He's got a tail there. We're going to just get rid of this piece over here. Can you see that in the camera, what we're doing? There we go. This is my floor. Like, what is my landlord think? It's, oh my God, what does my landlord think? Let me tell you what my landlord thinks. What she should be thinking. I'm going to be paying my monthly rent every single month until I can no longer paint anymore, right? I'm just going to continue doing this. So it seems like while I did that, right, 1441, the DNA of the sun, this is ready. So we're going to
Put a little pepper in. Go into the spice cabinet, right, and pick a couple of spices and throw it in. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Coming to you from the House of Paint, the one and only. There is no other like I. I am who I am. Thank you for watching.